What's going on, everybody? My name is Sam from Better You, Better Society, and today I'm going to be speaking to you guys about relationships and breakups. Now, I'm going to be very clear from the beginning. Everything that I'm saying is my opinion. All right? So take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So basically, if you are going through a breakup, this is a conclusion that I came up with. I think that when you are going through a breakup, or what helps you to get over a breakup or relationship, is the fact that you just simply forget about the relationship. You know, when I think about relationships that I've had in the past, and when I really think about what made me get over it, it was time and just forgetting about the relationship. And I think proof of that is that when you begin to, hear an old song or an old memory stirs up, you think about it, sometimes that can trigger pain for you, especially if it's been like a year or so. So if you're trying to get over a breakup, I think you got to understand that, what's the only thing that's going to help you get over it. The only thing that will make you get over it is going to be time and forgetting about the relationship. When you are going through the breakup, right, and you're waiting for that time to pass and you're waiting to forget the memories, you have to go through that pain, and you cannot engage in activities that are just going to numb the pain. So don't start engaging in just casual sex. Don't start engaging in doing drugs. Don't do things that are going to distract you from the pain, especially if that activity is negative. Because if you develop an appetite for these bad behaviors, when you do finally get over that breakup, you're going to be left with those new habits and those new vices that you have developed. So, the best way to go through the breakup is just to endure the pain and keep on being somebody of good character. You know, my mom would always say that to me, like, yo, it's gonna hurt, but just make sure that you maintain your character and you keep on being a man of honor. You know, don't be weak and just start doing things just to numb the pain. And I think that is the truest testament of your strength and of who you really are. When you're going through a painful situation emotionally, are you able to maintain your morals and your character and live on your principles? It's easy to live on your principles when everything is going right. What really shows me who you are is if whether or not you can stand on your morals and your character and live by your principles when times are hard. It's easy to live by your principles and stand on your morals and do the right thing when times are easy. It's really challenging, and it's a real test when times are hard and you still decide, I'm going to do what I know and believe to be right in my heart. That shows me whether or not you are truly a man or a woman of good character, whether or not you truly are a man or a woman of good principles. Can you stand on what you believe even when it's hard to? Right? That really shows the world, and that shows you who you are. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's like you have to understand that it's going to hurt, and you just got to be prepared to deal with that. And this is why you can't just engage and just give your heart out freely. You can't just give your heart out without using wisdom, because you don't want to put yourself in positions where you're going to be in pain for long durations of time. And that same emotional energy that you could be using to build something that will last, you're using it trying to recover from a heartbreak. So you got to be very wise in the future about who you give your heart to and the relationships that you do engage in. I'm not saying be scared of love, but I am saying use wisdom and use discernment and have some self-discipline and only get into things that you truly believe are going to work. I say, like, I only will entertain somebody that I'm really thinking about marrying. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything else, it's not even worth entertaining, because if you go into something just messing around with somebody with no intentions of marrying them, emotions is a crazy thing. So you might just be dealing with somebody just for the fun of it. And before you know it, now you in love with this person, you're attached to them, you get into a relationship, it falls apart, and now you have a heartbreak for no reason, even when you know, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. So yeah, you got to use wisdom going forward. All right, so in conclusion, if you're going through a breakup, you do not want to start to engage in negative activities, such as like just frequent sex or drugs, because those can turn into addictions and habits that are going to be with you even after you get over the pain of the relationship. Instead, you want to the best of your ability, be a person of honor. You want to continue to do the right thing as much as possible, even though you are in a lot of pain. Do right as possible. Don't start gossiping. Try to avoid every negative activity as much as possible. And also work on yourself, like get some money, work on your career, work on that body, start eating better, start reading, expand your mind, things like that. And you'll be all right. Peace out.